we were quite focused on, again, going back to the shopping particle, to those actions that retailers needs to do in order to bring the consumer or provide the consumer with all the relevant information, the right inventory level, the right product selection, all those factors to influence the buying decision. The survey results kind of showed us that there is one major fact that we didn't really thought of, which is negative interaction with retailers is just destructive in the relationship between consumers and retailers. Hitachi Consulting, we're a commercial firm, and we're there to help businesses and retailers in this ruthless world to make more money and sell more. There's nothing more frustrating where you as a consumer go into a store, you make the effort, you say, I won't buy online, and actually it's not just about price. So you'll go into a store to get some information and you'll be willing to pay more for that, and you ask the salesperson on the floor, and either they don't have the item in stock, or they don't know they don't have the item in stock, or they can't even give you information about when this item will be in stock. They can't give you any information about whether they can do the price match, or they kind of say, look, I can't tell you now, I need to call my manager, which takes time, which creates a bit more frustration. So I think when you get the right footfall into your store, you need to make sure that you make the most out of it, and the conversion rates are maximized. And to do that, people in the store needs to have the right quality of information, and that's what we do as Hitachi Consulting. That's our focus: to give quality, to give quality information to people at all levels. Know who's buying from you. Because that's step number one. If you don't know who's buying from you, you don't know what their preferences are, you don't know whether they'll be more likely to buy, you don't know how to interact, how to target them, how to help them make the right choice when they're buying. So challenge number one is know your customer. The more information the retailers have about you as a consumer, the better they can service you, or they should service you, if they take that information into account. We found that only 50% of the consumers don't want to be known by their retailers. So there is a tendency out there that says, actually, we don't mind if the retailer know who we are, what we want to buy. Of course, this is caveated by the fact that they want the retailer to make proper use of that information, both they want the retailer to understand what you want to buy, tailor the promotions for you. And actually, it reminds me where the old argument around, you go to a local shop and the person over the counter know who you are, they know what you want to buy, and it's all very personable. You go to a local pub, they know what you drink, it's very personable. This is how retailers can make the interaction with the consumer very personable, but yet without the overheads of interacting in store with all their consumers, which is quite powerful. Going back to the shopping particle, again, finding that a product is in stock is one of the key elements that will make a consumer make that decision to buy. When you made the decision to buy, and it's quite an impulsive decision at times, you want it now, because you've seen it, because you want it, and if it's not there, it's not even just about price, because you want it now. This is where getting the relevant information and the right supply chain behind it is key, in order to get that shopping particle at the right point, and identify when someone really wants to buy, identify that shopping particle. And that shopping particle is a changing particle. Its attributes are not the same every time that you poll the information you have and the data you have. So you kind of need to use big data technology in order to adjust the way you as a retailer behaves and react to market trends. The key thing is to identify mass patterns, and to do that you need to deal with lots of data, lots of consumer, almost in real time, because as I mentioned before, the market is not static. What's right now is not necessarily right in 6 months' time. I can buy any time of the day. I can use my mobile phone. I can use my iPad. I can use my computer at home to buy whatever I want, whenever I want. I love that. More than 50% of the consumers that actually really appreciate targeted promotions. They love it. They will buy. After receiving a promotion which is dedicated and tailored to them. Again, going back to the personal touch, which digital doesn't mean it can't be personal. So 54% of those consumers actually prefer the personal touch, but through digital media, not through having a conversation with someone.